I'm surprised at just how popular this Nikon D750 camera still is, even in 2024. So it's almost 10 years now since this camera has been released, yet people are buying and still wanting this camera in 2024. Why is that? Find out next. To this day on my channel, I still get people telling me in the comment sections of some of my videos how they just picked up a Nikon D750 bargain secondhand. Now, it's 2024. Why? Why are people still buying or even wanting this camera? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you some of the reasons why, and also I'll tell you why it's still part of my camera lineup. Last year, I made a video on the Nikon D750 giving you reasons why I was never going to sell it. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll leave it at the end of this one and you can check it out a little bit later on. I was actually surprised from some of the comments on that video because a certain group of people said some of the shots were faked because they looked too good. I made another video the following week proving that the D750 did indeed take this one particular shot, showing my post-processing techniques. Now, I wasn't upset with those comments. In fact, the complete opposite. I took that as a compliment as to just how amazing this Nikon D750 camera is. I've mentioned before in other videos how I initially bought this D750 back in 2017 to be a backup camera to my Nikon D850. But I found myself using it more and more often than just leaving it sitting on a shelf or in a camera bag as a backup camera. In fact, last year in 2023, I used the Nikon D750 to film opening sequences for my YouTube videos, used it for lens reviews, took YouTube thumbnail shots, dabbled in some ICM, and astrophotography, and even shot all the still images for my wife's new health and well-being ebook. So to the question, why are people still buying or even wanting to buy this Nikon D750 in 2024? Nikon stopped making this camera some years ago, and people are now forced to look for the D750 on the second-hand market. Here in Australia, some retailers still sell the D750 second-hand and refurbished for under 1,000 Australian dollars. Now that's approximately just over 650 US dollars in today's currency conversion. That's a bargain really, considering the high prices into the thousands for newer, more modern mirrorless cameras today. So there's one of the reasons why people are still wanting this camera. A bargain price for a 24 megapixel full frame camera which has excellent dynamic range, low light performance and image quality. Personally, I love the video out of this Nikon D750, even though the max res is full HD at 60 frames per second. But see, that's the thing. A lot of people aren't fussed on video. They just want a good camera that can take good still photos. So another reason why they want this D750 in 2024 is because all people want to do is take stills and no video. Those wanting video in a Nikon camera with the same 24 megapixel sensor tend to aim more at buying the D780 or the mirrorless Z6 II cameras. But that does come with a heavier price tag. When you look at all the comments on all the Nikon D750 videos here on my channel, it'll show you just how popular this camera still is. And by all means, if you're watching this video and you still own a Nikon D750 in 2024, please let me know in the comments below. I'm sure there are some watching this video thinking the Nikon D750 is a dinosaur and just not worth buying, even secondhand, in 2024. But after reading all the comments on my D750 videos recently from D750 owners, I noted a few things. There were those who sold or upgraded their D750s and were immediately full of regret. Some even went to the lengths of buying the D750 again. But mostly the comments had all the one same theme. Owners loved their D750s and the camera did the job they needed it to do. They never saw a need to upgrade or sell, and they use their cameras today for things ranging from professional gigs to family gatherings. Always remember, it's not the camera that takes great photos, it's the photographer's skill and creativity that does. If you want to learn more about what this Nikon D750 camera is actually capable of, I've made a D750 playlist here on my channel. I'm going to leave that for you right here. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. As I always say, never stop creating, and I'll see you next time.